You know, there's nothing like waking up in the morning and wandering along the edge of the forest as a somewhat forgetful little elder, trying to go ahead and remember what the heck you were doing, and then checking your very handy dandy notes. And the last thing you see written down is invasive carrots. I'm gonna admit, I forgot about that, and when I woke up this morning and saw the words invasive carrots, I was a little confused until I remembered the carrot field that we managed to go ahead and have, having endured the beginning of the summer heat raining down upon our pips. And look, I'm not going to complain, and I'm not saying we should have them, but I just noticed like the summer icon has cactus, and we don't have cactus in this world as far as I know. I would totally accept them. That actually sounds like it would be really amazing. But welcome back to the village of the Angry Owl, my friends, where now that I remember about the invasive carrot field and am staring at the actual carrot fields, I remember that we are actually trying not to starve to death. Ah, yes, unfortunately, it does look like our wonderful, wonderful supply of apocalypse apples from spring have sprung themselves out of being around. But at least we have a whole bunch of carrots coming in due to our carrots being on the fertile fields. Maybe the bunnies made the fields fertile with like some nice fertilizer, in which case we'll come full circle because then we'll have carrots for the bunnies. Hopefully not for any bunnies that we might have to, turn into leather, but we're not going to worry about that. And instead, let us carry on with another day. Since everyone seems to be where they're supposed to be, we have Marsh Midge and Dino Dave preparing to welcome in another new member to our tribe. And we've got Ginger Fury going ahead and piling up that wonderful health protection, since we are indeed going to be facing doom! Actually pretty darn soon. So having a whole bunch of elite on that makes me pretty happy. We'll see how quickly the sickness power gains strength. And we may, because it's 9 a day from Ginger Fury being right here against the mountains with the infuser and the bandages. Beautiful. We are going to be an exceptionally healthy tribe. Fantastic. Good work, Ginger Fury. And your local gamer, of course, thank you very much for going ahead and plucking those medical herbs out of the waterways. I've never used that before. It turns out the little algae collector, quite useful. Oh, yes. And Whisper in the Wind. Do you know where my other druid? Oh, that's Marsh, right? Yeah, Marsh is our other druid. All right. So I know where everybody is, where they belong. And we can go ahead and welcome in the next member of our tribe of fierce bunny-eared warriors. I mean, I imagine we probably have hats that look like bunny ears because, rabbits. I don't think any of us would try to look like an owl because, the owl is the one that we're following the guidance of, but maybe. Yay! All right, so New Bean has now been added to our wonderful village, and we are turning our attention to preparing for the doomful days ahead, which will probably mean that we also need to prepare for summer as a whole. Maybe. We're actually going to be halfway through summer before we need to worry about another doom event. So I don't know if we'll have the heat that we need to watch out for as a doom event if we do get a weather-related one. It might be that we need to watch out for none other than the cold, because we have gotten caught out so many times trying to cool off during summer, only to get completely destroyed in autumn and winter from the cold. So for now, we are trying to learn how to make a large spring, going through our mountains and collecting even more of the water. Oh yeah, and we're trying to go ahead and get a tool maker going. And the pumpkin fields would be useful, except they get a huge boost from being next to water. Do we have a place? We could go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, 4 pumpkin fields over here at least. 5 if we put one there. We could probably put a 6th one here. I just want to be careful so that if our bunnies can spread more around our druidic totems in some sort of mass bunny breeding, which is a very frequent thing that happens from the nature protection being good. I want more bunnies to go ahead and whisper into the ears of our druids the wisdom that they may have collected whilst in the forest. Let's see, large spring. And let's go ahead and we're gonna name the newest addition to our village. So welcome to none other than Kit Kat Nat. Welcome back. Welcome back. We will have to see what fate has in store for you this time, my friend. Will you be able to survive your childhood? Let's start there and we'll build our expectations up from that. But I think that that's enough of a burden on your tiny itty bitty little shoulders. You just learn how to bounce like little bunnies, and hopefully when you grow up, you will be able to assist us with something important in the village, like potentially being a tool maker. And speaking of which, you're a local gamer. I think we have such a powerful lead on the health. I'm gonna have you collect stone, and I'm going to go ahead and have Whisper in the Wind. Oh wait, we don't have enough stone, like at all, for the tool maker. Whisper in the Wind, you keep collecting that wood? Or should I have another upgrade? It might be a good time to upgrade another wood stack. Maybe not though. Let me think about this. All right. Our next objectives are going to be trying to figure out what kind of flour we need to have in order to really get the food moving and grooving for our villagers. And we also need... We might want to consider the bonfire sooner than later so that we're able to like heat things up, but not right now. Healer's Cottage. Dwelling within 2. That would kind of be amazing. Is it just we need to know cobblestone? Wow. Okay, if sickness, the spirits of rot are going to be our main doom this time, we might really want to like try to get that soon so that Ginger Fury can have an even better place to go ahead and gather things from. Ooh, and the woodcutter hut requires wood terrain within 1, +2 for each wood terrain within 1. I think we actually have like a couple spots where that would be super powerful. Let me see. Oh, like over here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It'd be 1, 2, 3. That'd be really strong if we can tuck it. Oh, and over here in this corner too. Oh yes, that would be delightful because having a lot of the wood will probably help us out a ton. So let's see. Maybe we'll put another sign. Like actually right here might more or less cover both of those spots. So, is this a sign? Okay, that actually would cover both spots. That'd be delightful. Those would be the locations we would want to actually build more wood collecting resources then. Well, it won't reach this spot. Oh well, we'll get there eventually. Excellent! See? I woke up on the clever side of the bed today, actually able to go ahead and start stringing my memory beans together. I forgot again that we had enough memory beans to unlock our new memory. Getting closer and closer to the end of unlocking all of the memories that we could possibly have here in our world. And that's kind of amazing. I'm gonna be sad when we've finished like filling out all of this, but that's all right because we will still have to struggle for survival. And there will be so much we have yet to discover among the events, the quirks, the connections. And for instance, I still have no idea where the heckin' doodle-doo, like the mushrooms, happen to be. In any case, geysers! What the heck? That just sounds so cool. Memory retrieved. Hot pool. When I was younger, I loved to spend hours in the hot pools. Everyone was amazed at the shape of my body and could not take their eyes off me. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. That was one of those things where I got halfway through reading it and I was like, wait a second, where am I going with this? All right, thanks, Elder. Look at that, the geyser looks so awesome. I wonder if like geysers will show up at some of the spots where occasionally we see a crack in the ground and like little bubbles coming up. And I've always kind of eyed it up, worried that a volcano is gonna just pop out at us. Suddenly, the pressure in the earth was released, and hot water shot into the air. I once saw a pip disappear into the sky from its power. Oh dear. So it's walkable. Can I walk on this terrain? I don't think so. It says unwalkable right here. Solid earth is found below, and it goes on top of other terrains. Interesting. That's so cool! Terraforming is the next piece? I want to terraform things. Okay, we need to unlock more memory beans in order to do that, though. All right, I think everyone is lined up and able to go ahead and take on some very important tasks for helping our village survive another day. I really need to get a glop gloop maker, too. But the best glop gloop to make is porridge, so that means I'm gonna need barley for cows, I think. Or sheep. Beware! A doom event is coming soon. Don't panic, shaman. Don't panic. We have this. Okay, I was really confused about the doom event and the large spring. I was like, oh no! What is that? What, a large spring? Is it gonna be the doom of the large spring? Oh, pwah. We're so far ahead on this. I'm not even gonna worry about our healer having to do stuff related to gaining more health. Why waste our wonderful medical herbs if we don't need to? Instead, we'll go ahead and maybe we'll just like scoff at the doom event, and we shall go ahead and let's see. So we do have a watcher now, and the watchers can actually really get a lot done with the huge spring, but the barley, let's do the barley first. Yeah, I think barley first so we can figure out what kind of bread we can make. And then we're gonna need either the glop gloop maker or like, honestly, if the seasons are changing soon to autumn, that's gonna be winter. And the thing that we always are like, oh no, we needed to have that so much sooner than we thought is the fabric. So let's see how we can get to that too. All right, with all of that said, let us prepare for the future. Let's gather up some of these seeds for just a moment to whisper in the wind. And somebody else, Ginger Fury, do come over and be good and get this wonderful tool maker area done for us, would you, my good fellow? And otherwise, we have Dino Dave gathering the carrots to keep us fed for the day. I think we're doing good then. Yay! Woohoo! I'm really pleased with like how this is just thus far not resulting in doom, death, and danger. But then again, I have definitely possibly gotten us killed through my overconfidence with the first couple dooms the last few times. Hang in there, everyone! We will collect carrots, we will watch the next child grow, we are building the toolmaker shed. And actually the toolmaker is going to be a stone toolmaker. So I wonder... Yeah, we'll gather more stone, because that would actually be super useful. And whisper in the wind. Come and gather some water, so... Oh, well, we'd be hungry if I did that, curses. Whisper in the wind, you keep gathering the seeds then. Because if we can get some barley put down, that would be very useful. Maybe we'll put the barley down over here and remove this apple tree. Because I want that fertile tile. Lovely lush green grass, no doubt sprouting and growing due to the presence of all of the bunnies leaving behind, well, their bunny business. And giving us plenty of fertilizer. Oh, where are we going, Marsh? Dino Dave, what's going on? Wait, is that Marsh? Or no, I think that's Lord Thunder. Hmm? Yay! They're wishing each other well. Aww. Cordial talk. It's so nice when our villagers aren't trying to kill each other. Which does happen. I mean, they can fall into the depths of hate and fighting. They can fall in love and out of love. But, oh, barley field, yes! Okay. So tell me, wise bun buns, now that we know about the barley field, what kind of... Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we double checked. Requires water terrain within 1, and we are going to need barley in order to make flour. Oh boy. The normal windmill makes so much more flour. Okay, so we'll need that water mill in order to get bread, and we're gonna need a lot of barley from our supply of. We're gonna need a lot of barley from our farmers who we're gonna have to get in order to get bread going. Bread would be very, very useful for winter. I'm eyeing that up and thinking about it. but also gathering some materials would be useful. Let's work on the village hall next then, so we can have more people to help us with monitoring whatever needs to happen so that we can have a lot of fabric on our hands sooner than later, hopefully. And sometimes the fabric can be made out of hemp, so let's actually make sure we research enough that we know what fate has in store for us here this time. Also, should I keep all of the carrots up here? Or should I go ahead and, let's see, +2 of crop building within 1? Or should that be barley? Where's the other, like, fertile area? Okay, we should put down some signs and just, like, take this zone over from the bun buns, as terrible as it sounds, because that would be so much more barley. All right. Well, apparently we need to expand in basically almost every direction. And we also still, well, I don't know if I need that soulless buffet right there right now. We also need to go ahead and have someone trained as a tool maker. Whisper in the Wind or Dino Dave? Let's see who runs over first. It was Dino Dave. Okay. I was gonna give him a fair shot and see which one of the pips decided to like leap up and be the one to go in first. All right, with all of that tended to, let's see, and we need a new wood zone over here. Your local gamer, how about you? In the barley field. How about you be the one to go ahead and gather some water, so that once we manage, with Ginger Fury's help, to wiggle our way into this small valley of rabbits, we'll kick these rabbits out and grow some carrots here, but I'm sure they'd forgive us and understand. Possibly. I guess, but we never call it rabbit paws. We call it rabbit feet. Like, they're little feetsies. Nobody says, oh, the lucky rabbit paw. But, like, how do you define, like, how do you decide if it's a paw or a foot? Because we always call it rabbit feet. Ugh, English is so weird. Oh, and Kit Kat and Nat grew up. Woo! All right. Well, that's fantastic, knowing that we have yet another wonderful member of our village ready to contribute however they can to the growth of our, slowly yet surely expanding society. Also, I wonder which direction we should go. Should I put a house here? Maybe? Because we might have some things we want to connect to dwellings. Huh. And then we also want to get along this water zone so that we can put in the water mills now that we know. In fact, actually, we could even go ahead and we could even try to preserve some of this area for planting the pumpkins by maybe putting, like, maybe sacrificing, Actually, do we need to sacrifice anything? I wonder if we can put down some planks, if we could just put a plank right here and then put a water mill right there. Wait, it needs to have like a path to dwelling, doesn't it? Bah, humbug. Well, maybe we'll have somebody live out on the lake and just help all of the, I guess, millers? It would be millers. What? Where did my... Your local gamer! I lost our little mountain spring because I was thinking about making it the big one, and wow, that's kind of hilarious. Alright, well, okay. In any case, let us go ahead and we shall carry on with our many missions of tending to our villagers, of preparing for us to be able to hopefully grow and thrive. Let's just make sure we don't have, oh good. I wanted to make sure we didn't have our healer locked into building this for 4 days. And then over here, Dino Dave's working on the tools, yes! Dare I say it, but perhaps, just perhaps, everything's coming up carrots. Pretty proud about that one. That was pretty cute. Yeah, pretty cute. Oh! Every time I'm getting ready to just kind of like chill. Wait, are you gonna fight? Aww! How fitting for our druid to go and have a little happy meditation in nature. I love it. There we are. Thank you, Lord Thunder. But all right, It appears that the diligent and hard work of your local gamer, our watcher, and Ginger Fury, our healer, has made it so that we're just like gonna be able to roll past this doom without too much of a problem. Which, yay, awesome. But alright everyone, well, we're going to prepare ourselves for none other than the village hall to hopefully be built soon, which would be really good because that's 2 more houses for people that don't have to involve the murder of tiny little bunnies. Just look at their tiny pixel eyes. How could you possibly think about such things, eh? Eh? Well, maybe if you need to keep everybody alive, but still. And, let's see. Yeah. Haha! We're gonna be so successful. We're gonna make it look like a stroll through a bunny, strawberry, carrot-filled park. Which reminds me, oh, I wonder if we have gardens. Gardens! Where are my gardens? Okay, I think these might be gardens. I need to like hurry up and research these. But all right, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we shall see you all next time, where we'll hopefully find where my mountain spring went. Gosh darn it. We need that for bathing.